Let's see. Okay.
I think it's back online now.
Yeah, I put in my new link.
I love this. My sub box literally shows that you're live twice.
Yeah, I have to fix it myself because it's stupid. Okay, welcome back everyone. Chaos is ensued. Stream crashed. That's fun. So yeah, now we're looking at Dodge City's tornado. The Dodge City tornado. We shall see what all is happening from this. Tornado, Manola, Kansas. Well, this is the Manola, Kansas one, but we're only seeing when it intensified. Because I'm too lazy to see the stuff prior to that. Okay, look to that. Look at that. Look at the velocities of that. 96 miles per hour. That's 144 knot delta velocity. I actually kind of want to see the data prior to that. So we'll possibly see. We could possibly see stuff later. But then this thing split. Or it did a meso handoff. It did all of the things. Yeah, 181 knot delta velocity much? Dead. And then it formed another tornado. And this was a tornado emergency. Oh my god. Which, by the way, guys, you like my tornado emergency color table? I like it. It basically signifies that y'all are fucked. Sorry to curse. Sorry to curse there, but that's basically what it is. This is the you are dead if you don't do stuff.
Oh, it just popped up. The stream just caught up. I can say that's
Quite
something else.
Quite intimidating.
Yeah.
I think I actually might want to change the white and the black. Hold up. Give me a second. Let's change this to white. Okay, let's change this to black. Okay. This will be a 1. This will be... Yes, you guys can curse in the chat. You guys can do whatever you want. I can't. There we go. That looks pretty scary. Here, I'll change this to 5. Look at that, chat. Ow. That thing is scary. I think I want to die. Oh boy. That thing is mental. Look at it. Don't tell me you can curse because it's your primary language. Well, to be fair, it kind of is for me too, because I've played ice hockey for practically most of my life. So all we have done is basically chirp. We basically tell each other to go to hell and stuff like that, and maybe even go back to Canada. Go get some, and then we'll make up and say, "Hey, you want some Tim Hortons later?" And then we'll get our own. And then we'll make up. Not as much as the 5-inch size hail. What? From the Dodge City cell. 5 inches. 5 inches. What? Oh yeah, buds. Dude, we're terrible at cursing. We use it all the time. And I'm not joking. Where is this? This is not live. We're looking at data. A bunch of radar data. That is a giant tornado. Hold up. I kind of want to go back just to see. Let's take a look at the radar. Just radar imagery. I love how this thing moved north the entire time. Ow! This cell literally just continuously decided to say, I'm doing lots of damage.
I'm doing what I want.
True facts. Discord just crashed. That's nice. Love that, chat.
Happened.
Yeah, let's just say my computer is having a mental breakdown right now. I'm not actually joking. Give me $50 if you build your new computer tonight.
Well, I mean, you've got till the weekend.
I'll tell you what. Here. How about this? How about this, chat? How about I put a couple tornadoes on loop? Like some powerful tornadoes. For you all to witness. And then, you guys also witness me basically curse at my computer. So that I can basically just do what all, basically try and create it tonight. Does that sound like a plan? I think it sounds like a plan. You've been under tornado emergencies, but if you're under one again, not going to be here for a while because you'll effing die. Sounds about right. May 3rd, 1999. Isn't that Bridge Creek? I don't have Bridge Creek anymore, and you probably wouldn't have been able to see Halt too much anyways. Took a bathroom break while you fix your stream. That's fine. That's fine. Logan can narrate. That's true. He won't be up to date, though, but yeah, you can definitely do that. Here. This is what I shall do. I shall create a bunch of different web pages and crap like that. So there we go. We have this thing. Here. I'll do 2-panel because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to see anything else if it happened. So here's Dodge City. Here, I'll take the tornado. I'll take the reports off. The reports look stupid in this case because there's literally so many. I'll get the live radar. Live radar over here. I'll put that down. Put that over here. Let's see. Which radar should I use for this? You know, honestly, I don't think it matters. There we go. We'll just loop that. Boom. We'll get this radar over here. This one will have... Let's see. I'm half tempted to this one actually being... Yeah, I'm half tempted to this one being El Reno. Here, what I will do is I'll do this. I'll do that. There we go. So now I'll go into my files, tornado files. This will be El Reno. Do this, do that, do this, and do that. And now you guys will see El Reno over there. That'll be nice. El Reno actually looks pretty nice on reflectivity, I have to say. Best thing in the world. Can we get some lemons in the chat? True facts, true facts. So I'll get El Reno for you guys. This thing is actually probably the most you're going to see out of radar. This is like phenomenal. Here, let me get the 2 panels up for you guys. This one will be, actually this one will be velocity. And there you go. Actually, I feel like it should just be 1 panel. You guys can just see the velocity data of it. I mean, just crazy. And then the Rapid City thing, this could just like get shrunken. There we go. And then this one will have the more tornado. Because that one's a whole lot easier to put in at the moment. Let's see. Minute Maid in the chat. What do you mean Minute Maid in the chat? I'll get sued. True facts. That's why we got the lemons, because the lemonade. What about severe weather coverage? Oh yeah, we have severe weather coverage. We got the other, that's the special radar that'll be up here. Up here. What in the world is going on? Yes, a person who does things. Am I not already friends with him? Chat, what's going on? Chat, I think I broke my computer. I think I actually broke my computer for like a guaranteed minute.
I was gonna say, I was about to send a message saying you dropped, and I turned the audio of the stream back on, only to figure out your Discord just completely crapped itself.
So I see. Okay. Well then we're only just gonna have 1 radar up because that's kind of terrifying. It'll be the Moore tornado. We'll show you guys the Moore tornado. 2 panels. Actually, we'll do 4 panels. 4 panels looks a whole lot better. This one will be velocities. And actually, you know what? Screw it. We're doing El Reno. El Reno's a whole lot better. It looks a whole lot better. Trust me, guys. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, Becca, it appears that's true.
Yeah, it's said, dude, stop playing with me.
So build the new one, Big Brain. That's what Nate wants to do, but he's trying to find stuff to fill his screen in the meantime.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
And then while Nate's building, I'm just going to keep a general eye out and give a shout if anything pops up.
It's always nice. Anyway, so there's the velocities. This will be spectrum width, and this will be correlation coefficient. All right. Actually, I need to make this animation a lot slower. There you guys go. I'll turn off that and that so that you guys will be able to see it in its glory. Here, I'll adjust it a bit more over here. There you guys go. Look at that. This thing is mental. Here. There we go. All right, we got that thing. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make my face cam a little bit bigger. We're gonna move this over just a little bit so that you guys can actually see the full story. There we go. All right, it's time to assemble my computer. What the heck? So many. Jeez, so many pings. I've been pinged to hell. I think I have.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what happens when you're the owner of a server.
True, you're not lying. You're definitely not lying. All right. Stretch.
All right, so now Nate's gonna build, and I'm just gonna keep a general eye on stuff and give a shout out if anything happens.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let's turn on the light. This is going to be the first time ever on my YouTube channel that you actually see my room have its light on, its overhead light on. Boom. You guys impressed? You guys surprised? You guys I don't know. I'd be quite baffled myself, especially since I haven't seen the light in like a couple of days.
You've just been living completely in the dark that entire time?
Yeah, for the most part.
At the same time, I think we pretty much all have.
Okay. It's got my computer right here. It's having a whale of a time, I must say that. Okay, so last time I was trying to figure out where I plug stuff in. I have a general idea. Wait a second. This is very familiar. Hold on. Fan. Wait, so these are 4.
Just a heads up, chat. I'm pretty much using free radars off the internet and radar scope. I don't have any premium radars like Nate does, so if it takes me a while to catch stuff, I apologize. That's why Nate's here as backup.
True. I'm still building this anyway, so you guys can get live reactions for all of this. Because you guys are probably going to laugh your asses off. And that's probably the truth, because this stuff is infuriating.
Alright, bye, Kate.
Okay. So
Nate's giving us tutorials. Yeah, pretty much.
Kinda.
Back, what have I missed for the day? You haven't missed much. You've had a couple tornado warnings here and there. Nothing really big came out of any of them.
We got a donation!
And right now, Nate's just building his computer while I'm keeping a general eye on things.
Nate, everything will be okay. Hope you get the second monitor to work.
Is Williston gonna
I
get
hope
that
so
weather?
too. My God, this thing can be infuriating.
Where's Williston at?
Let's see. I hope to God this is correct. Hope to God this is correct. If it isn't, then...
Okay, it's in North. It's in North Dakota. Just up as. Okay, I know where it is.
Let's see.
Let's see. Did Williston get anything? You might get some severe storms.
I'm renaming.
You might get some severe storms from what I'm seeing. From what I'm seeing, you're in a severe warning right now. Main threat should just be damaging winds. Yeah, 70 mile per hour wind gusts, nickel-sized hail. Oh, tornado possible. You might want to keep an eye out for changes in conditions. You have a tornado possible on the warning. I don't see much rotation on it as of now, but nothing's ever a guarantee. So keep an eye out. I'll certainly be keeping an eye in northwest North Dakota, and I'll let you know if I see anything.
All right, so I changed the name of the stream to.
What'd you change it to?
I changed it to severe weather analysis and building my computer. In the description. Oh wait, I didn't change the description yet. I'll do that after I connect these two cords. But it'll be basically raw reactions of Nate building a computer. Quite infuriating. Let's see. How do I? Okay, I think I plug it in like this. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see, which one? Which pump is this? Oh, the fans are the one to the left. Okay. I'll plug that in. There we go. I got that fan. And got that fan. Boom. So I got 2 fans. No, I got 2 fans and a liquid cooling up and connected, I think. So that solves that issue where I needed to have those cords. Because I actually was really curious as to where they went. But now, figured that out. So that's pretty nice. Pretty proud of myself. Oh yeah, that's right. I need my power supply over here. I gotta get that over here. Look at this. Pretty nice power supply. This is a Corsair RM850X. I decided to get the 850 wattage one just in case if my computer wanted to fry itself. I know I did some simulations on based off of how many watts I would use in general. It's around 600, 604, stuff like that. But knowing that I'm going to be gaming my computer like 24/7, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use more than that. I actually assumed that it would be probably I'd say at least a fourth better, or fourth greater. So, you know, something of the sort. I thought 850 would be, quite all right. Especially since, to be safe than sorry. I spent $200 on that thing anyways, so I better not die it. No, did I just say I better not die it?
Yes, you said I better not die it.
I've got no explanation for my idiocy. I just know I have a grammar of a 4-year-old. You can even tell because the way I worded that, I said I have a grammar of a 4-year-old. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't speak tonight. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
No one gives you better quality content, guys. I gotta say. I think it's because of the computer. I'm telling you, the computer literally messes with my brain. This thing is infuriating. Boy. Alright. So, let's separate the cords. We got these 2 over here. Let's get a zip tie for that. We'll get a zip tie so that we can separate that. So these cords, here. I'll actually put it around here next to the graphics card for now. And I'll curl the cords. Curl it like that. And then I'll zip tie them, question mark. I think. Actually, I'll twist tie them. Twist tie is probably a bit more efficient.
Just love it when Nate goes off the rails. I think everyone can agree with you there, Craig. That's when the best memes of Nate come about. When he goes off the rails.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Okay. So there's a twist tie for that. So those cords are separated. If only there was a more efficient way of twist tying that, but you know what? That's fine. Hello.
We need you.
Why do you need me?
Because we want you to come in here. We're not. I haven't talked to you in hours. I need you for like.
You haven't talked to me in hours.
I haven't talked to you in hours. Come on.
You make it seem like it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing. I haven't missed you. Just need you to do shit you want you to do. Get in there.
What do you want?
Get in there.
What do you want?
You ask too many questions.
I feel like I'm getting put up to something.
Wash your face
Oh, that's all.
and put the thick cream on it.
Okay, so that just happened. So, hi, chat.
Come to my cat.
EF5. EF5 dad. I'm clipping. So what's going on sounds a little not like your channel. Right now, Dawn, Nate is building a new computer, and I'm keeping an eye on things in general, but it appears now he got dragged out of the room to talk about something with his dad, so right now it's just me and you all. I was about to leave, but I heard Nate's dead, and I'm gone. All right, bye, Stewie. Is Arkansas okay? Personally, I would think Arkansas should be fine. I mean, I'm not seeing much of anything, so I would think Arkansas should be fine. What's your name, by the way, Robbie? My name is Logan. What am I watching? Honestly, Sarah, I have no clue what the heck you're even watching right now. You too. Stay safe, Dawn. Can you show us the severe weather now, please? Donna, I have no control over Nate's computer. I'm just keeping an eye on stuff in general and taking a look if anything goes tornado warned or I think could go tornado warned. So I have no control over Nate's computer, but right now what's looping is, I believe, the El Reno tornado. So right now, in terms of what's on screen, that's what you're watching. No, Nate did not die. He got dragged out of the room by his dad to talk about something. You're watching Logan Louise over chat, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, right now there's nothing massive going on in terms of severe weather either. Oh, KMBX radar went down. So that's fun. But I still have a view of that entire line, so it's not that bad. Is this a radar cap of May 21st, 2013? No, I believe it's a radar recap of May 31st, 2013, I believe is when El Reno happened. And that is currently what you're watching. Where's Plano, Illinois? It's west of Chicago. Okay. Let me real quick take a look at that for whoever asked. I completely forget off the top of my head.
We had this discussion in early May.
Yeah, Plano, Illinois should be fine. I'm not seeing any severe potential or any rotation. If any severe warnings come off of this, it shouldn't be that bad. So I think you should be fine in Plano, Illinois. Can you check Elgin, Illinois? Give me a sec, because I'm like Nate. I'm from Pennsylvania. I don't know much outside of PA in terms of geography. So let me take a look where that is, and I'll be more than glad to check Elgin, Illinois for you. Elgin is northwest of Chicago. I would say the same thing as I said for Planer, or not Planer, Plano, because there's very little severe potential there. Your main threat might be winds and maybe isolated hail, if anything, and heavy rain, but that's it, just your usual. Thanks for checking. You're welcome, Sarah. Next week, I'm getting heat indexes of 110 in North Carolina in my part also. Sounds fun, Seth. But it's summer, so it's not really anything out of the norm. I don't know, but this is where can you yell, Nate? Even if I yell, Nate, I don't think he'd hear me. I think he's too far away from his computer to hear it. So, right now we're just sitting here until Nate gets back. Am I going to be here tomorrow? I'm going to try to be, but there's no guarantee for anything. Why am I that entertaining, Brady?
Okay.
What did I miss? You didn't miss a whole lot. Pretty much, there were a few tornado warnings that didn't really result in anything. And right now, Nate just got back from talking to his parents about something, and now he's building his computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm keeping a general eye out.
Let's see. So yeah, that was the El Reno tornado. I bet you guys have gotten tired of looking at that thing. So let's bring more in.
I think the chat thinks I did pretty well for hosting a stream myself for the first time.
Is that the case, chat? Is that the case? Logan's a good guy, I gotta say. He's pretty good at what he does. For only having limited products, too.
Yeah, for only having limited products, I'd say I do a pretty good job.
Alrighty. Let's move my chair out of the way. There we go. Okay, we moved the chair out of the way.
He did great. Thank you, Brady. Thank you.
Yep, we got 2 people that say yes so far.
Thank you,
I'm
Sarah.
assuming that it's going to be a bunch.
He did great. Thank you, Jessica.
Yep. Okay. Then yeah, he did pretty good. All I need to see is 3 people. All I need to. All right. Well, good job, Logan. Good job.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Logan, do you have a YouTube channel? I do not. I personally don't do anything with YouTube other than like have private subscriptions and all that.
Yeah.
But
He more or less helps me out more than anything.
I'm more a behind the scenes kind of person.
Yeah. He's one of the people that was with me in Penn State chat, so he knows his stuff.
You did great. Thank you, Bailey.
Okay. So let's see. Now we got to figure out where the other cords go. So let's see. There's this cord right here. This is the reset switch. And then this is power switch, power LED, plus positive, power LED negative. Okay, so let's figure out where that stuff goes. Let's see. Let's put the manual for the power supply there. And where's the course pair? Here it is. Okay. Power LED. Okay, that's good. Now it seems as if I've actually misplaced my instructions for my motherboard, so I'm actually gonna look that up.
Yeah, you might need that.
I might. I very well might need it.
Just a hunch that you might need that.
Yeah. Let's see. So what type is it? It is a TRX 48. TRX 48 ORS Pro Wi-Fi. Is that how you spell it? It's AORUS. Jeez. Let's see. The heck is this? I don't want to buy it. I want the instructions to it. Use your user manual.
Nate, I bet the anime would be miles faster on a new computer. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet, Jessica.
What? Yeah,
Jessica just said anime would be miles faster on your new computer.
100%. Whoa, there's actually videos on it? Lit! I could just watch that then! What the hell am I doing?
Nate's just like, screw reading instructions. I'm just gonna watch a video on how to do this.
Okay. Let's look it up on YouTube and hope that I don't get copyright claims.
As long as you don't,
Shit.
as I say, as long as you don't show it on stream, you should be fine. I would think.
That's hilarious. Okay. TRX 48.
I want a gaming desktop so bad. Honestly, I kind of want a full-blown gaming PC too, except they're expensive, and I don't really have the means to afford one right now. But as soon as I can afford it, / as soon as I'm out on my own, that's going to be one of the first things I get.
TRX 40 Pro Wi-Fi breakdown.
Does Nate have a Twitch? Yes, Nate does have a Twitch, although he doesn't use it often.
True fact.
His Twitch channel, hang on, let me pull up the exact name, is HockeyBoy_N8_gaming. That is Nate's Twitch channel.
True facts. All right, you want a gaming desktop so bad? Well, you gotta work hard, save up a lot of money, and then try and
Yeah.
do it that way.
I find very interesting because it is the cheapest TRX 40 motherboard you can buy.
What?
Well, what did you just realize, Nate?
This thing is $500 and it's the cheapest motherboard that I can get. Like for this model, are you joking me? I could have got something a lot more expensive. Okay, well, nice.
$400.
What, did you think you were buying a better one?
General motherboard
Huh?
standard.
Do you think you were buying a better one?
Well, especially since it has like 5.0 Bluetooth and Wi-Fi already within it. Yeah. You got Tor sounding and it's not it's legit. Seems legit. That sounds about right. Dude, way back when I used to be a Fortnite player on Twitch. I used to be a pro at it.
But considering that what like you get for $400, like I rather like it. Also I think TRX 40 kind of just have like the thing is like there's going to be a relatively high floor cost for a platform like TRX 40 because
In and around
the
Omaha,
CPU
Nebraska.
socket itself is actually
Let me
expensive.
take a look at that
The
real
chipset is
quick.
expensive compared to the
Because if you
know,
say there's a
XT99
tornado
chipset.
sounding, where?
The actual
I am literally
PCs
seeing
themselves are
nothing
also
in
expensive
Omaha.
because
I don't
they require,
know
like, they need to support
what you're looking at.
It's also on the low loss substrate.
Okay. He's talking too much. I'm just gonna do it myself for now. I can't handle it. Literally, his entire intro is like 8 minutes, and I'm not going to wait through that.
It's like, okay, this is the specs of the motherboard. This is exactly what the motherboard does. This is what's best about it.
Yeah.
And now I'll teach you how to install it. And installing it only takes like 5 minutes.
I just don't want to. I don't think I will. Okay, where do I go for the stuffs? Oh god, why? Ew, why is my entire arm? Never mind. God, this just keeps on getting weirder and weirder. Okay, so there's 2 pixels over there. Two pins. What are those pins for?
Don't shock yourself, Nate. I'm
LED
pretty sure
demo?
Nate's not trying to do that.
What the hell is an LED demo? Is that it? No?
I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't understand computers that much in terms of building them. I understand them in terms of working with settings and everything on them, but I don't understand building them. That's the only thing I don't get. But pretty much everything else about a computer I know.
LED 1.
Well, let me phrase that. I know enough to get by.
That's LED. So do I put it there? God, now I actually have to watch the video. Oh my god. Would have been a lot easier if I didn't misplace my instructions.
Is there any tornado? Not right now, Dylan. There's no tornado warnings and there's no rotation or anything that thinks a tornado is on the ground.
Nope. Was there a tornado? Yes, there was, actually.
Yes, there was. There was at least one confirmed, and there was one more we suspected might have been on the ground, but no reports have come in yet.
Mm-hmm. Very well could have been.
Watch for static, it could ruin some parts. That much I know about building computers.
Straight. So basically, you can get
What happened?
various,
Who said what?
PCB materials that
He said,
signal
or this one person said, watch for static, it can ruin some
Oh,
parts.
yeah.
Material of the PCB. So, yeah, that cranks up costs some more, and yeah, you know, like the
Don't
main thing is
care.
because the 64 core might go into this socket. Like, we are looking
This is why I'm not an
at
electrical guy, because I messed up
basic
too easily.
structure.
Yeah.
I've already installed the processor, please. Actually, is there timestamps in the description?
Like, I think that would work just as well, because the main thing is I need a physical way to force the BIOS to, you know, go to a good chip if the chip becomes corrupted or something is wrong, right? Like, maybe the chip, like, so, and in that scenario, basically, the motherboard and design, but in two of the phases, and
Oh. Huh. Interesting. So does that mean that I can
some of the
actually...
larger VRMs like should be disabling 16, like 6 phases should be disabled because it's just like, well, they're just dragging down the overall efficiency because it costs
Okay, so
more
that's the
energy to switch
cores.
the MOSFETs in the power stage than you're saving by reducing the RD, like by reducing the low side resistance of the VRM. And it's just
Forget
like,
about the computer and get on the severe weather. Well, see, that's the thing right now, is his computer literally crashed in terms of his Discord and his streaming service twice separately during this stream.
Mhm.
And right now, the severe weather is pretty much at a low period, as in there's no tornadoes or anything overly severe. As new severe warnings pop up and all, I will be helping you guys right now while Nate builds. And then if a tornado warning pops up, I'll pull Nate back in and he'll help me out.
Of course, of course.
So that's pretty much what's happening right now. That's why he's building a computer on stream.
There's 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in New Mexico right now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say a whole lot of potential for anything down there.
True. Not to mention the severe weather, as I take a look at it real quick. It's kind of in a dead zone right now, so I wouldn't be able to tell you all a whole lot.
We're kind of at a down period as well, where like not a lot's happening, and apart from strong wind gusts and small hail pockets.
Could change later. Could change later.
Exactly. That's why you're working on your PC now, and then when things start going again, I'm like, hey Nate, get back here.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, just a bunch of gusty winds right now as I take a look at IEM bot.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I don't care about the motherboard. I already know. Or not the motherboard. I already know about the processor.
I was gonna say, isn't the motherboard what you specifically looked up a video for?
Yeah.
And the SOCVRM is just a 2-phase, but again, it uses more 70 amps more power. It has a 2+ same TE2 on course. You're going to be looking at this. That's picking out any. It's very expensive, but the main reason why Gigabyte is you actually send well to groups like I think that's the controller for this one, but I'm not 100% certain because I can't read what's on it.
You're not 100% certain.
Anyway, so
I was gonna say, did the channel here watch to say he's not 100% certain about something you're watching a video to find out about?
I'll give him a chance.
VRMs, so they provide.
It's not
power
like
to defense
thousands of
slots.
dollars is on the line.
Gigabytes is definitely the least refined memory power delivery, but the thing is they've been copy pasting this power delivery for DDR4 since.
I'll give a flying fuck about
exactly
the DDR.
Like,
What?
really
No! About!
it doesn't really make sense to go past that because the pure Rock might not have something on the same level.
Whoever said it was funny to watch Nate go off the rails? Yeah, it is. Because that's what you're witnessing right now.
I'm surprised if there was very significant differences between the memory overclocking on this.
I don't care about the memory. I already have that set up.
It's not like you really needed them that much anyway. And then, you've got your dual BIOS, you've got your BIOS flashback functionality, you've kind of got the bare minimum for LAN, which is like the Intel 1 gig. Actually, the same PCIe slot layout as some of the really, the PCIe slot layout on this is actually rivaling some of the more expensive boards, but the thing is, there's just, this is a pretty standard board, slot layout, unless you're Asus, in which case you have that weird thing where it's just like the motherboard supports 2 GPUs maximum, because why would you design a reasonable PCIe slot layout, right? Like, who needs PCIe slots on a motherboard on a platform with 64 PCIe lanes, right? That's totally not a feature people. I feel like I'm praising the board.
I just watched an entire video that basically didn't describe anything.
Seems legit.
I'm going to lose it. I'm going to. Okay. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They called the Ghostbusters and they're in control. Haven't thrown a party for a bunch of children. But all the while, slams were under the building, so they packed up what's in the big, got proton packs in the back, and they split. Not about Vigo, the master of evil. Tried to battle my boys. That's not illegal. Yeah, I'm in control. It's gonna be one of those funky things. Alright, so dance.
Nate got 4-screen that cool, but how it looks before I'm confused. If you're asking a question there, personally, I don't understand what you're asking. Nate got 4 screens. That's cool.
I think he's talking about the 4 panels on there. That's
yeah, I get that, but then he follows it up by saying, "But how it looks before I'm confused."
I don't know.
He doesn't form these because this week that's where it'll be.
All I need is to figure out what the reset switch and the power switch goes.
Tell him to watch Linus Tech
LED.
Tips. Maddie's telling you to watch Linus Tech Tips. I don't know if that's what you were watching or not, but
Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah, they say maybe that might have something.
Building a PC.
Welcome to a totally normal
Hey, I know who this guy is.
and standard PC build guide here on Linus Tech Tips, sponsored by Intel and featured. No, mounting pressure is correct. Nice little tip. For a very good reason. A, it means that before you even start putting anything into the case. So here I'm just taking off the wire management clip that was pre-installed on my front panel connections. I can also scout the layout of my board.
Wait, what?
You'll note that I'm taking all the screws I'm removing from the case.
Yeah, I hear Linus. Yeah, you're right, Maddie. I gave him your tip. Thank you.
If you don't trust yourself to remember where everything came from, here's a nice little pro tip. Right panel. See? And they'll stay exactly where I put them. I tend to try to do some basic organization before I even start putting anything into the case. So here I'm just taking off the wire management clip that was pre-installed on my front panel connections. I can also scout the layout of my board. There's a hub for it, including a SATA power connector that that's already close enough to our power supply that that's a perfectly good spot for it. And of course, our fans. Now, I did say before that we were going to reposition those, so why don't we go ahead and do that? On your graphics card here, so being able to put some fresh air across it is definitely going to be an advantage, especially when you consider that modern graphics cards do get better performance when they have better cooling. So I'm going to take one of my two fans, run the cables through the bottom here, and I'm going to install it as an intake fan here along the bottom. That'll cool my hard drive, as well as throw some fresh air over to the power supply area. As for my second one, go ahead and put that one
Logan needs to be here on the 14th. It may be a big day. Yeah, I can agree. Right now, models show the 14th could be a big day, but it still seems a 2 bit far out to say anything for certain. But if they trend the way models are saying, yeah, the 14th will be a big day. I hope I didn't get you. I hope I didn't confuse you with what I said, Logan. No, you didn't confuse me. Once I reread it, I understood it, but at the time I was confused because I'm running off of probably 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. So my brain ain't working to the best of its abilities, but it is what it is.
I'm making it so that my RGB wires and my power wires aren't crossing each other, because the RGB ones are both going to go to the same place, down over here in the bottom right, and power is actually going to come up across here and over here. This is really important. Before you install your motherboard, you're going to want to scout out where the fan power connectors are on the board. Now, I like to see them along the bottom edge here or the right bottom edge here. That makes it particularly easy to install bottom or front fans. Unfortunately, this board, being more of a value option, has the fan connections right here. And then, yeah, there was one more. It's labeled AIO pump.
Definitely, if they continue to trend that way into the NAM and stuff, it would definitely be interesting. Yes, I completely agree.
And then our two front fans, we're going to plug into these two. Unfortunately, that means our cable management's a little bit trickier, because we don't want to just drag them all the way across the board. So we're going to go under the motherboard and then up over here for a nice short little run. So I'm running these guys right over here. Well, I'm trying to. Now it's time to install the motherboard. To do that, we're going to need the I/O shield first. I always recommend checking these.
Okay, then I've got an idea. With that being said, with what he said, I've got an idea. Let's unplug the fans real quick. Unplug both of the fans. Both of the default fans. Let's put them under the graphics card. Hopefully it fits. Can we put it under the graphics card? I think we can. Should be able to. There it is. Push it. Get in. Get in. There we go. There's one. Got one in. Last one is pretty tricky. Get in! Please! You gotta ask it nicely, chat. Don't, it won't do it. Please! Oh, there we go. I was about to berate it. Okay, there we go. So now we have both of the fans going up under the graphics card and over to the thing. Okay, so now we got two fans right here. Let's go.
Out of context, Maddie, you're right. That doesn't sound right, but it's funny.
I'm gonna bully you all if you don't stop making fun of me.
Calm down, Nate. They're just having fun.
Making me sad. Making me sad. Compared to this thing's pissing me off. Plug in.
It's a bust. Don't say it's a bust yet. It's still got unstable air as it moves into central and eastern central and eastern Dakotas and into Minnesota. It still has some potential to do some things there.
Okay, there's one.
Keep in mind, the main part of this line still is only just now entering North Dakota.
There's
Depending on what happens, it might be a long night.
Okay. There's those fans. They're over there. We got that together. Together forever and ever to part. Together forever with you. And don't you know I will move heaven and earth to be together forever with you.
Nate, Maddie says she's sorry for bullying you.
You're fine. You're fine. Why is my forecast different than yours even though it's the same location? You mean the radar? It's because it's probably because I have my own custom color tables on here that I've incorporated. Yeah, a bunch of my stuff is custom, but it's also a lot more appealing to the eye.
Was that warning in Oklahoma? Isaac, if you're referring to the warning that's on Nate's screen right now, that is a loop of May 31st, 2013, or
Not
the
anymore.
tornado. Oh, did you change it?
Yeah, it's current. It's the live stuff now. What's
it is live. So North Dakota. So sorry, it's in the Dakotas.
Yeah, right now it is. Yeah.
I didn't realize you changed it. That's my bad, chat.
You're fine. Okay, there we go. All right, we got that cord patched up over there.
My brother's expecting some rough weather in southwest Minnesota tomorrow. Well, yeah, it depends on what happens tonight, but maybe early to mid-afternoon tomorrow, Minnesota could see some stuff.
Make sure we've got it oriented correctly. Yeah, that all looks fine. Now, we install it into the back of the case by lining it up, then pressing on each corner in turn. Once it's in, it shouldn't move around anymore at all. The last thing we need to check is whether the correct standoffs are installed in our case. This one is pretty good. It's actually got the 9 standard ATX ones pre-installed, including one of these handy little nubbin ones that'll hold the board in place for you while you're screwing the rest of them. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you'll have just these 6, other times it'll have MATX standoffs pre-installed, and that's the most dangerous.
Loop of May 3rd, 1999, if not done already. Right now, Nate is looping the current action going on in the Dakotas, which, yeah, seeing the line in the center, it's right at the Montana border. And right now, we've kind of eased off of historical outlooks for a bit. So right now, we're focusing on modern stuff, or not modern, present stuff, while Nate works on building his computer and gets angry at it at the same time.
But if we did, it would plug in the same fashion right there. One of the pickiest parts of building a modern computer is, of course, the front panel lights and switches. Now, in a perfect world, I'd love to bring these up right underneath where the front panel header is, but unfortunately, I'm stuck with either bringing it up to here or bringing it through over here. So I guess I'm going to go this route. Lots of modern motherboards actually have them labeled, but there are a few general rules.
Stop it.
Put them in a little braid. So I'm just going to treat 2 of them as one. With that out of the way, we can have a look at where everything goes. Lots of modern motherboards actually have them labeled, but there are a few general rules you can follow. The positive pin tends to be towards the left. So here, we can do our hard drive LED. You can see is the bottom left one first. Positive pin.
Huh?
Angry, more like frustrated to me. And in my personal opinion, knowing Nate, those two are pretty much the same thing.
What?
Frustration and anger.
Yeah, they are.
Nate
They
gets a
are.
copy strike by Linus himself.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine.
Have a look at where everything goes. Lots of modern motherboards actually have them labeled, but there are a few general rules you can follow. The positive pin tends to be towards the left.
Nate looks like he's in a candy store and he's having a hard time deciding which one to buy.
Positive pin. Next up here, so I guess
that's a good one, Jessica. That's a good one.
one of the pickiest parts of building a modern front. Because on most motherboards these days, that's where the header is for it. So we just find the blanked out pin there, line it up, and bippity boppity, there it is. We actually don't have front USB 2 in this case, but if we did, it would plug it in the same fashion right there.
Where?
We want to bring that.
Wait, hold on. Front USB. Isn't that on here somewhere?
Is there anything new going on? Is SPC said anything new? Nope. Twitter's quiet. Any new storm reports? None of concern. The only mesoscale discussion still in effect is concerning severe watch 339, but that's already been known.
I hate this.
Nothing new in terms of watches warnings of concern. No rotation. And right now it's just quiet pretty much across the United States.
I can confirm, chat. I hate this. I actually hate this.
Come on, Nate, you can do it.
Oh, I can do it. I know I can. I hate doing it.
There we go.
I'm kind of entering a gap in terms of my radars on my computer in terms of where I can view the storms in North and South Dakota. Hitting like a dead spot. But I've got radar scope and that's good enough right now. What did I walk into? You walked into Nate building his computer and him getting mad at it.
True facts.
That's what you walked into, Colton.
True
Well, love you
facts.
guys when I'm gone to bed. Night, Becca.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
You know what would be easier? Give me a second. I am smart, chat.
Well, we knew you were smart, but how are you proclaiming you're more smart this time?
I grabbed a flashlight.
Nate have big brain moment.
Mm-hmm.
Light helps see in dark.
Yep. CPU fan. That's a thing. I'm just kidding. Let's see. So CPU fan would hypothetically. I don't have a CPU fan. I mean, I do, but I don't think I don't. I think I put it somewhere else. And I'm too lazy to put it somewhere else. Let's see. It's the fan. It's the fan. LEDC, what? I just want to plug in the switch, the power switch. Where do I put that at? Is that the power?
Yeah, Cowboy, I see that severe warning, but right now the main concerns is, as the warning says, 0.75 or 3/4 inch hail and wind of 70 miles an hour. I'm not seeing anything that indicates tornado potential. Give me a second. I change to storm relative velocity. And there's very little rotation on it, if any. So unless something drastic changes, I don't think that's going to produce anything. Storms in South Dakota seem to be dying out. They seem to be dying out for a bit, and if you ask me, I think they're going to die out for maybe a few hours before they fire back up again as they head into more unstable air in Minnesota and eastern Dakotas as they go into the early morning hours. How about Montana line? Is that dying? I would say the Montana line, I wouldn't say it's necessarily dying, but right now it's weakening.
Haha! There's an actual
And,
video for that. Fuck yes.
And as I look into the air out ahead of the storm and ahead of the line, the air there is, I wouldn't say the best, but it's looking good for some development into the early morning hours. So that might happen. I don't think it's dying, but
you're quite worried about it, you get confused, and you think you can do something wrong. It's not, it's very easy. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to connect the front panel.
Any hail in that
This
North
dude
Dakota
is
storm.
making me
There's
feel terrible about
5
myself.
separate hail spots in North Dakota. I need to know which one specifically you're talking about, Craig.
Wait, where did my... Oh, there's my flashlight. Okay. Let's see, so that's the audio.
Connectors to the motherboard very easily. Okay, so we start with the top left, power LED, positive and negative, and Bob's your uncle.
What the hell is this?
The top right was our power switch.
JFP1, where is that? I'm so confused. It doesn't say. This is stupid. System fan what? You could put
Who's talking? Once again, Seth, my name is Logan. I don't typically come on often per se, but I might start doing that more if I can. Again, I'm heading into college this year too, so if I have time, I'll pop on with Nate, but my education comes first, and I'm sure Nate will completely agree with me and understand when I say that.
Everything's online this year so far, anyways.
I have I think 3 classes in person.
They're probably going to change that soon, I'm going to be completely honest.
They may.
Especially with Pennsylvania getting a bunch of coronavirus cases again.
Yeah.
Where is it? This thing is not helping.
Newtown, Williston, North Dakota storm. Any hail? By Williston, there is hail. Give me a second while I pour the estimate distance with radar scope. About 25.5 miles southeast of Williston, north of Watford City, is where the hail core is, and that hail's reporting about 1.5 inches. So right now, that's what hail is by Williston. Do you have do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a tornado? I have a personal YouTube channel that I keep private for private subscriptions and everything else. I do not post anything. I do not live stream anything. I mainly work with Nate. I'm more of a behind the scenes kind of person.
This is making me very mad. Very, 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 very upset.
All right, Nate. Logan, be safe, young bro. Good stream. Good night, JMJ.
This is making me very, 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 very upset. Very, very mad. I do not like where this is going. Oh, wait.
No, KMBX is down. KMBX has been going on and off all day, Carson. It's not really that big of a concern. There's a good amount of radars around it that can help me see through KMBX's area.
What the hell is this? Why is this so difficult? Guys, I think I'm about to lose it.
More so than you already have?
Dude, I don't think you understand. Every single time I approach these wires, it's always very confusing and very complex. And if I mess something up, it's broken.
This is why I'm glad I have a friend whose dad used to work at a business that involves computers and building them.
Good for you. I mean, I got
So if
friends,
anything
I got
goes
friends
down,
that
I can just shoot my friend a text and say, "Hey, can I ask your dad to fix this for me?"
I mean, I can always just do that with the friends that I have on Discord, but I'm always extremely stubborn about it. Like, I want to do it myself to make me feel a whole lot better. But this is stupid. This man right here ain't helping.
Make sure you check exactly where your front panel connectors are located on your manual. Talking about the manual, if you don't have it, please find it online.
Well, this dude just stated the obvious, didn't he? He said, if you don't have your manual, please find it online.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
TRX 40 Oris Pro.
Is this still the motherboard?
Yeah. I mean,
Ouch.
well, you see, here's the thing. I've installed everything except for the wires. The wires is the hardest thing.
Yeah, it's all the fine tuning.
Hmm.
I need more Lemonade sponsorships.
Mm-hmm. Logan can even attest that I drink lemonade like it's nothing.
Oh, yes. You don't want to know how much he had when we were up at Penn State. No, Nate, you want to hear a crazy story?
Hmm.
One of the dudes I went to the weather camp with before I went with you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not kidding you, this dude was probably about maybe 4.5, just under 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And he was so addicted to Mountain Dew for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And this happened to be the day of the baseball game, too. And so from the minute we woke up to the minute we got back to the dorms, I think we estimated he drank like 28 glasses of Mountain Dew. I'm just like, what the heck?
Rip.
Any tree damage tonight? Depends where you are. In terms of areas where the severe thunderstorm warnings are, I would say yes, but in terms of places outside of severe thunderstorms, I would 100% certainly say no. I'm back, Nate. What do you think the max risk is going to be for the 14th, and your thoughts on it?
14th.
Yeah.
Was there even anything supposed to happen on the 14th?
Depending on how the NAM and everything trends, it looks like it could be a big day. But I said, in my personal opinion, it's still too far out to say for certain.
I would say so. I haven't even been looking at the 14th. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm more focused on the 11th.
Yeah, the 11th too.
The 11th is something that I'm going to be watching for quite some time.
I want to see the Montana line, and the Minot radar is down like last time. Is the Minot radar the one I think it is?
The what?
Yeah, KMBX. If you want to see the line outside of KMBX, which is the Minot or Minot Air Force Base radar, I would recommend is KGGW a good one? Kind of. KGGW and KBIS right now to watch it. KBIS will take you through the majority of Minot Air Force Base's radar site, and then afterwards you can switch to KMVX or Fargo. But right now I would say stick to the Bismarck radar. Nate on July 14th has Cape of 5320.
If that's according to the GFS, you could probably account for the GFS's cold bias.
I was going to say, what model is that according to?
Yeah, the GFS has a cold bias, so the Cape probably would be a bit too large.
Yeah. God. The GFS always I shouldn't say always. 99% of the time tends to overshoot what should be expected. They tend to over forecast, so to speak. I'm on the Bismarck's radar, Logan. If you're on the Bismarck's radar, you should be fine. I mean, a small part of the line may get cut off, but you should be able to see the majority of the line from Montana coming through North Dakota then. He said yes, that 5320 Cape is according to the GFS.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, overdo it. Yeah, typically they overshoot it. I can think of maybe 1 in maybe 500 times the GFS is close to accurate. Would you say that's pretty good, Nate?
Huh?
I said I can think of maybe 1 in 500 times the GFS is close to accurate.
I'd have to say so. I would have to say. Let's see. I got the pro Wi-Fi. What the hell?
Nate be searching for how to put wires. Yeah, he is. All right, I'm gonna head to bed. See you later. Night, Maddie.
Take care. Where?
I've seen over 4,500 Cape on most models. If those models are accurate and they have a good track record, I would say maybe it could be a good day in terms of Cape alone, but you still have shear and a whole bunch of other factors to take into account.
Yeah, Thread. Aorus Extreme. I'm assuming the Aorus Extreme is similar to the Pro Wi-Fi.
VGO, this might.
Let's see. CPU, chipset, memory, audio, USB.
Apparently, Seth is saying the NAM has cape for tomorrow up to 4,900, close to 5,000.
I would not be surprised, but it doesn't have a lot of shear.
I would agree with the 2% risk at this rate.
You could see a 5 in Nebraska if stuff organizes relatively quickly, but
It all depends on how the night goes and how the storm's fired tonight. How much energy in the atmosphere it uses.
USB chip Intel IO.
Dexter, Mississippi, EF3 of March 15, 2012. Right now, we're not doing historical tornadoes, Mr. Hefty. Right now, we're still doing moderns. I keep saying modern. Why do I keep saying modern? Present stuff. And Nate's building his computer, and I'm giving a shout out if anything happens, which right now, nothing is happening. So,
Yep.
question to the chat: worst weather event of all time. Define what you would think the worst weather event is. Like worst in terms of damage, worst in terms of highest speeds. Like, what would you describe worst of as? Personally, if I had to go, and I'm going to space this off my own parameters here, worst combined speeds and combined damage would probably have to be either Joplin or El Reno. I would say.
Fan, water cooling pump headers, front panel audio header,
Hurricanes, Katrina, and Wilma, tornado, Joplin. I can agree with your choices there, Jessica. I can completely agree in terms of the hurricanes. Tornado, I would argue El Reno, but I can agree with putting Joplin up there. I could also argue putting Greensburg on there too, but I'm going to stick with my main two of Joplin and El Reno.
So there's a front panel header there, but where is it at? It'll probably be marked as FP. Probably. So let's see if we can find an FP on here. No, nobody can stop me, no way. F audio. Okay, so F USB 2, F USB 1.
I saw a video with the tornado from yesterday in Colorado, and it was pretty large and photogenic. Yeah, it was a photogenic tornado for sure. It wasn't really rain wrapped, and you could see a really nice funnel off of it. Like yesterday's tornado was really photogenic, and that's one of the things I like about tornadoes. If they're in open areas and they're not doing damage, just watching them go through the countryside, not hitting anything, they're really, really beautiful to watch.
This is very not nice. I made some progress on this tonight. I'll continue to build it later. I need to relax. I need to relax somehow. I know. I could finish up the anime that I was watching earlier. How many episodes was I on that? I was midway through the 5th episode? What? Why did I stop it there? Usually I stop it at the end of the episode, not midway through.
I think that's what every logical person does when watching a series, Nate.
Oh, I stopped
know.
it. I stopped it because it was a commercial. That makes sense.
I don't know a whole lot of people that stop it in the middle of episodes.
Yeah, I don't know why I did either. This is I swear to God, it's the first time I've ever done that. I don't know. Anyways, guys, nothing. I need to relax. I'm going to lose my brain. I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, we've had a whale of a time. I gotta say, we were talking about a bunch of tornadoes and stuff like that, and then my computer decided to die, and so I decided to work on my other computer, and that's driving me insane, which is always nice. So we'll figure that out. But I feel like that's gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna get anything tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I guess I'll tell you guys whenever that happens. Saturday I'm still watching. So if something happens like that, then we'll see. But anyways, so guys, you know the drill. Do things and stuff like that helps out my channel. I'm not going to self-promote because I'm too upset to do any of that. Yeah. Peace out.